Welcome to another Kind Club Short. I'm Delaney Atkinson with Fort Wayne Animal Care and Control. Halloween is just around the corner, so you might be seeing bats pop up more often, whether it's in your Halloween decorations or in the sky. But why are bats often seen as bad or scary? In this Kind Club Short, we're going to be learning about bats and why they're actually helpful. Myth number 1, bats are blind. This is false. In fact, larger bats, like fruit bats, use their sense of smell and sight to find their food. Smaller bats, like the ones that live around here, mainly hunt by echolocation. This fancy term means the bats send out sound waves and listen for the echo to bounce off insects and other objects in order to find their food. Myth number 2, all bats have rabies. This is entirely false. The 5 most common animals in Indiana that do carry rabies are bats, skunks, raccoons, foxes, and coyotes. This doesn't mean that all bats have rabies, though. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, only 5 to 6% of bats captured for testing actually have rabies. It is important that you keep your distance from all wild animals for your safety and the animals. Myth number 3. All bats are scary and not helpful to us at all. Well, this is entirely false. To learn a little bit more, we're going to hear from Bob, a local bat expert and rescuer, on why bats are so helpful to us.
But bats aren't these big, ugly creatures that you always see on the TV or in the scary movies and stuff like that. Most of the bats are small, like this. In fact, big brown bats are one of the biggest bats that we have in the United States. Most bats are smaller than this. And so they're not very big. But the thing is, this guy here every night eats half his own weight in insects. So he's out there eating all kinds of bugs. He's eating beetles and cockroaches and termites and mosquitoes and things like that. They eat a wide variety of things. And he eats those every night. And so he's taking care of that insect population that would be bad for us. Also, it's bad for our crops. So these guys here, they go out here every night. Even though they live in Fort Wayne, they'll fly out all the way out to the countryside, over the farm fields, over the corn fields and the soybean fields, and they'll be out there catching bugs and eating them. So they're very important to us. So they keep our insects under control, and they take good care of us.
And to add to bats' greatness, they are also pollinators, just like bees. Bats are responsible for spreading seeds that help plant bananas, avocados, and as well as 300 other species of plants. So now that we know a little bit more about bats and why they're so helpful to our environment, we shouldn't try to catch them and keep them as a pet like a hamster. They are still wild animals and thrive best if they are left alone and we respect their space.
You don't bother them, they won't bother you, but typically bats aren't going to do anything to you, so just respect them like you would respect any other wild animal or a person, and and remember that they're out there working for us and they don't charge us anything. If you see a bat in your house or at school or in church or around, get an adult to take care of them if they're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or you can call animal control, or you can call me, and we'll come out there and rescue you from the bat if it needs it. But most of the time, all you need to do with a bat that's in the house, just open the doors or windows, just let them out, and away they'll go.
We hope the next time that you see a bat, whether it be real or fake, that you remember what you learned from this video and appreciate all the greatness that bats have to offer. Thank you for watching this month's Kind Club Short. I am Delaney Atkinson.